Now to our week-long series, 12 Ways to Make America Safer. Tonight, shoring up America's defenses here at home has been a priority ever since 9/11. Airports, nuclear power plants, and ports have been the subject of widespread attention and concern. But tonight, a report on a serious threat that is often overlooked and could easily be rolling by on a train track near you. More now from NBC's Mike Kirsch.
These steel rail tankers, many of them filled with deadly chemicals, roll just blocks away from the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Railroad tracks carrying similar tankers roll through the vital corridors of many American cities and towns. A Homeland Security report last month called them potential weapons of mass destruction. A terror attack on a tanker full of deadly chlorine at this location during a crowded day in the Capitol would be catastrophic, say government scientists who have studied the scenario.
100,000 people could die if there weren't a plan in place to deal with the situation.
In a span of how many minutes?
Well, 15 to 20 minutes. So, you know, it's 100 people a second, give or take a little bit.
Dead.
Yeah.
To prevent such an attack and make America safer, Homeland Security officials are considering requiring rail companies to remove markings that identify the chemicals inside these tankers. Many opponents of the idea, including firefighters who say they need to know what's in the tankers in emergencies, believe rerouting them around heavily populated urban areas is a better option.
50 miles west of here, we have a perfectly acceptable alternative route, which they should be using instead.
Emergency management consultant Fred Millar has advised the Washington, D.C. City Council on a law that would require tanker rerouting there.
If rail tankers filled with dangerous chemicals are rerouted to make America's cities safer, what will that mean for the rail networks themselves and the commerce they support?
Major freight rail companies like CSX Transportation, the largest in the Northeast, don't dismiss the idea but want to see the results of a study by TSA, the Transportation Safety Administration.
As far as CSX and the rail industry are concerned, what's most important is safety and security. It's hard for us to really determine the impact of rerouting both to the CSX transportation network as well as the entire infrastructure, rail infrastructure throughout the United States without having a better understanding of how the federal government, the Transportation Security Administration, sees the issue.
Few disagree that rerouting some toxic chemical tankers right now would make America safer. The challenge to TSA and the railroads is to devise a financially sensible plan. Mike Kirsch, NBC News, Washington.